What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer, a college student, has been happily depending on this scooter for several months and has had an overwhelmingly positive experience. What really stands out for our reviewer is the hidden suspension, a feature they found to be an incredible value that makes for a much smoother ride than expected. Beyond its performance, the scooter's design incorporates several thoughtful details. For security, it boasts a convenient built-in lock for quick stops, plus a clever app function that immobilizes the wheels, effectively deterring potential thieves. Our reviewer also loves the distinctive green color, which isn't common and makes their scooter easy to spot in a crowded bike rack. This unique look is complemented by customizable LED lights, which can be easily changed through the app or onboard controls to match an outfit or mood. While it includes turn signals for road use, this client typically sticks to bike paths for safety. Practical day-to-day level, this scooter has proven to be an ideal commuting tool. It's compact and lightweight enough to be easily stored under a small table in a shared living space. For longer stops, it can be secured with a traditional U-lock. The range is more than enough to get them through a full day of classes, work, and even a trip to the grocery store, thanks to a handy bag clip. The tires have held up remarkably well to constant use, and the kickstand has been perfectly reliable. Ultimately, this client sees the scooter as a fantastic way to save on gas and time, often choosing it over a car for its sheer convenience and capability. They highly recommend it to anyone looking for a reliable and feature-rich personal transport solution.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found that their new electric scooter arrived partially charged and ready for a first ride. One of the first things our client noticed was a default safety feature that requires a manual push-off before the motor engages, similar to a traditional scooter. While this setting can be disabled through the companion app, the reviewer actually prefers to keep it on for peace of mind. Speaking of the app, it was surprisingly easy to set up and use. It serves as the main hub for personalizing the scooter's lights, even allowing for adjustments to their intensity and brightness. Our reviewer was also pleasantly surprised by some thoughtful additions, like a charming, old-school style bell and very practical turn signals, which are a huge plus for navigating busy city streets. Another standout feature is the built-in lock system. Given that this scooter is quite heavy and not something you'd want to carry around, having a way to secure it is incredibly convenient. However, the experience wasn't perfect. This client noted that the scooter struggles significantly on steep inclines, slowing down to a crawl. While this might be expected from a more budget-friendly model, it's something to be aware of even for riders well under the maximum weight limit. The ride itself can also be quite bouncy, which might be jarring for beginners. During assembly, the necessary screws and tool were found loose in the box, so it's wise to check all the packaging carefully. An interesting quirk is a safety feature tied to tire pressure. If the tires need air, the scooter will automatically slow down and the motor may seem to overheat. Simply inflating the tires resolves the issue completely. Overall, this client feels it's a good scooter for saving money on short trips, making it a solid choice for anyone with a close-by commute.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer recently unpacked their new electric scooter, noting it arrived with a respectable 70% charge. For those who skip the manual, a key detail is that this scooter requires a brief push start before the motor engages, a safety measure our reviewer actually prefers, though it can be adjusted via the app. The companion app proved remarkably user-friendly for setup and daily use. It's the hub for personalizing the scooter's lights, allowing adjustments to intensity and brightness, a feature our reviewer particularly appreciated. Other highlights include the integrated blinkers, a fantastic safety enhancement for navigating busy city streets. The built-in locking system also earned praise, especially given the scooter's substantial weight, making it less convenient to carry. Even the bell, with its charmingly old-school bicycle sound, was a pleasant surprise. However, the experience wasn't entirely without minor bumps. Our client, weighing around 190 pounds, observed that the scooter struggles somewhat on steep inclines, dropping to about 5-6 mph. While not ideal, they considered it acceptable for a budget-friendly electric scooter. New users should also prepare for a potentially bouncy ride. A small assembly issue also cropped up. Some crucial screws and the accompanying tool were found loose in the box, prompting a recommendation to carefully check all packaging. Our reviewer also shared a useful maintenance tip. Low tire pressure triggers a safety feature that reduces the scooter's speed, and an overheating motor icon might appear. Simply reinflating the tires typically resolves both issues, restoring optimal performance. All things considered, for individuals in urban areas with short to moderate commutes, this electric scooter presents itself as a practical and cost-effective solution for saving on travel expenses.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.